Hey, good morning or good afternoon, depending on what period you are. So if you third or fourth period, good morning, and sixth period, good afternoon. So I'm gonna show you how to do a couple of these problems so you can kind of maneuver your way through this today. Sorry I'm not here today, but at least I gave you at least I gave you a video to try to get you through it today. All right, so you gotta add and subtract polynomials. So you gotta add and subtract your like terms. So to easily take your time, and I'm gonna try to zoom in as good as I can. All right, so to start with the first one, since there is a plus sign in the middle, nothing behind the plus sign changes signs. So I just need to add my like terms together. So I have a like term of x to the third plus 6x to the third. It's understood to be a 1 in front of this x to the third. So this is 1x to the third plus 6x to the third, making 7x to the third. And then this is a negative 5 plus a positive 2. So they will subtract each other. So it will end up being a negative 3. And that is the answer. There's nothing else to do to this problem. But if you do not believe me about the negative 5 and the positive 2, negative 5 plus 2. It's a negative 3. And the answer should be 7x cubed minus 3. Alright. And I'll do one of the ones that's subtraction. So in subtraction, this minus sign right here is basically like distributing a negative 1 to each term in this following that follows it. So the negative changes x squared into a negative x squared. So I will not use this anymore. The negative changes the negative 22 to positive 22x. And the negative changes the negative 4 to a positive 4. So now I have 3x squared plus 16 minus 22x squared plus 2x plus 4. So for some people, it may be easier to start lining them up. So negative 3x squared, and I'm going to put plus 16 here. Alright, so the negative x squared goes with negative 3x squared. The plus 4 goes with the 16. They are constants. And the plus 2x does not have anything to go with it, so it sits alone outside. So it's understood to be a negative 1. So this would be a negative 3 plus a negative 1, making a negative 4x squared. Alright, 16 plus 4 is 20. 2x is just 2x again. Now one thing, this is the answer, but you have to make sure you write it in standard form, which is the highest power needs to go first, and then the next power, which is 2x, and then 20. So the final answer is negative 4x squared plus 2x plus 20. That's the final answer. Now, if you got all the way back to this part right here, this is finding the perimeter of a polygon, which means the sum of all sides. So you're pretty much adding all like terms, or subtracting depending on how the setup is. So I have x plus 14, and then x plus 14, and then 2x plus 36. So 1x plus 1x plus 2x makes 4x. 14 plus 14 makes 28 plus 36 makes 64. And I am complete. That's the answer. So take your time today, complete these problems. Please complete your work. I do not want to write in zeros just because you did not want to do the work because I'm not there. Just make sure you complete your work. Thank you.